Hi, my name is Marika. I'm a physio at sportsinjuryphysio.com, a website where you can get physiotherapy consultations via Skype. Today I'm going to show you a taping technique that's really useful for shin splints or tib-post tendinopathy. Both of these conditions can be caused if your foot pronates too much when you run or walk. And the basic concept of the taping technique is to stop that overpronation from happening. Now, it's important to note that not everybody's shin splints or tib-post tendinopathy is caused by too much pronation. It can also be weakness in muscles of the hips as well as muscles of the ankles. And this is only part of the treatment that you can use to get yourself back on your feet again. So with that said, the tape we're going to use today is zinc oxide tape, which is rigid tape. It has no stretch in it because you want it to really support the arch of the foot. Underneath that, I'm going to use this white tape called Hyperfix, and that's just because this stuff really sticks to skin, and then that makes this stuff stick for longer. But it's not necessary to use this stuff. Okay, also important thing is to note that if you're allergic to any plasters, please don't use tape, and if it becomes red or itchy, take the tape off because you may then be allergic to it. How I apply it is you first cut 2 strips of the white Hyperfix, and you measure the length of it. I've already put one on my foot. That we're going to start from the top of the arch, wrap it around the foot, and come round in that position. Okay, so you measure it beforehand and then you cut it. I've placed the first piece of tape on there already. I'll show you from the side. So we're starting on top of the foot, coming round the outside of the foot, and then wrapping into the arch and crossing round there so that it keeps the arch nice and supported. With the white layer, you're not actually putting any strain on it yet because that layer is really just to cover it. Now this tape has a very annoying habit of folding back on itself, so let's see if I can do this without that happening. Perfect. Rightio. So I'm going to overlap the previous layer by half and just place that bit on there, and you can see I'm just coming underneath the foot and laying it on top of that, coming round and over. There we go. So if I can show you this from all angles, that's how it looks from this side. I started from the top of the foot, came right underneath, okay, round, and then you just cross around there. But my foot was in absolute straight position while I put that on. I didn't turn it in or anything like that. And when I stand on it, it's not really providing any support at the moment. So for the next bit, we need the rigid zinc oxide tape. And I've already measured 2 pieces to just not take too much time. So the first piece, again, I measured it all around the foot, round there, coming round. And the first part of the tape, we want to just start. Whoops, nearly did it the wrong way around. We're going to allow the white tape to stick out a bit. And for this bit, I'm just lying it on top of there. There's no strain on that bit yet. Okay, so then I bring it round underneath my foot. And for this, I turn my foot in slightly. And I'm not pulling from that side. I'm just lying it down on there. And then for this bit there, I'm pulling it slightly in. There we go. And I stick it down there. At this point, I take my foot into a straight position again, and now I just bring it around there. There we go. All the way to that. And I actually cut my tape a bit long, so I'm just going to cut that bit off and stick it down. Okay, so now, if I stand on it, I can feel that it's starting to support my medial arch a bit, but I definitely need a bit more support there. So I'm going to do another strip. And starting from the outside, I'll show you this. So for this bit, I'm now overlapping the previous part or previous tape by half. Okay, and bring it down, no strain on it yet. Okay, keep overlapping it to the middle of the foot, I would say. Then you turn the foot in slightly and pull it just ever so gently so you get more strain on that. Okay, then I've stuck it down there, and now this bit without any stretch. Don't pull it too tight over this tendon over the front, otherwise you'll get a blister. You may also benefit from putting a piece of gauze or something in there to protect that tendon if you have to. Okay. Okay, so now if I stand on this, I can feel that it's really supporting my arch and coming round that way. Important to note, I didn't go all the way across my Achilles. If you do that, you may rub it and that can become painful as well. If you're worried that it's going to come loose from this bit, you can put another piece of stretchy tape around it just to hold it there. But never put the rigid tape all the way around your foot, because you can cut your blood circulation off. So you'll notice this stuff is quite stretchy, and we can just stick it down there if you want with a little piece of this. So if I exercise with this on, my leg may swell because exercise makes your muscles swell with blood supply and things. But because this is stretchy tape, that will actually give. If it was rigid tape that I put all the way around, I could cut my blood circulation off. I think that's it for now. So the big thing is, if you stand on it, or you stand up and you feel the tape, you should feel that it's giving you support. If it feels uncomfortable, then you've got to adjust it, because it won't become more comfortable as you run, you will just feel it even more. So let me know in the comments if you've got any questions about this.